I want to bring in Louisiana Republican Senator John Kennedy on this now. Senator, good morning to you. Got two topics for you, but I first want to start with this Colbert thing. How often in your experience do you find people without badges or ID roaming the halls of Congress or the office halls of Congress, in this case on the House side? How often does that happen?
Well, for me, never. And I don't have any inside information, Bill, but I've read about this, and it looks to me like it's just another example of a bunch of agenda journalists trying to make Democrats look good and Republicans look bad. And that's why I've said in another context, that's why the American people they're not fooled. They trust the media now like they trust gas station sushi. And the media, everybody knows that, but not everybody, but many members of the media have no self-awareness. They think they're fooling the American people.
Well, my guess is they were shooting skits, but I don't have any information to confirm that. I was just trying to read between the lines. And
I've read that they were knocking on Republicans' doors and trying to catch them off guard. I mean, it's just agenda journalism. That's all it is.
Yeah, and don't eat the sushi,
trying
right?
to pick sides.
That's the story there. The other issue is the protesters outside the homes of these Supreme Court justices.
Yeah.
Now, it's written in the law, intimidation is a federal violation, but apparently that's not the case, I guess, if you're on a sidewalk in a neighborhood in Maryland. And over the weekend, they were outside Coney Barrett's home as well. Here is Lieutenant Governor Winsome in the state of Virginia reacting on that.
I have no words when I see these grotesque images that these young girls are carrying. I think to myself, it must be that their parents feel the same and think the same as they do. And don't they realize the irony of this? The reason why you are here is because at some point your mother was pro-choice.
The story here, they had apparently props with dolls and blood, etc. And I mean, her point is that your mom was pro-choice. I thought this would end. And now I'm not so sure that it ever does.
Well, this is more than just about abortion. It's about respect for American institutions. I think most people can see that all of this is being driven by the anti-intellectual, crypto-socialist woke left that the Biden administration has embraced and, frankly, that is in charge of in Washington, D.C. When the draft opinion was leaked, the wokers' response was immediate. They said, we don't agree with it, so let's burn the place down. Let's intimidate the justices. Let's intimidate their spouses. Let's intimidate their kids. Let's publish their telephone numbers and addresses on the internet. And while we're at it, let's pack the court and abolish the filibuster. And what you allow is what will continue. And the Biden administration has embraced that. I don't think the Biden administration and most of my Democratic colleagues have pushed back at all. And all of this shows a remarkable either misunderstanding or disregard for the role of the Supreme Court in American society and in our Constitution. The Supreme Court is not. It's not a political branch, not supposed to be. They're not many judges, they're not politicians in robes. They're not elected. Their job is to tell us what the Constitution means and tell us what the law is, not what it ought to be. And look, something's seriously wrong in this country, and this is just another example. It's not going to get better until President Biden does something about it.
Well, we'll see. So far, not a word on that. And we could get that Roe decision any day now. We expect it any day now, whether it's this week or next week. Senator, nice to have you on today. John Kennedy in Louisiana today.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you.